This is for both of you guys, but with these last three games being so close, decided by 5 or fewer points, just when you reflect on it as much as you can, as short as the time has been, what do you think you guys can kind of clean up a little bit to pull them off in the end?
I think it just comes down to possessions. I think they're like throughout the game. It's not just the the last few minutes of the game. It's little things that we can clean up. Every possession matters in this game when you're playing any team any night. So I think it comes down to valuing those possessions and taking care of the ball and keeping the other team one and done.
Ryan, when BG went out with the foul, what was the mentality of the team to try to be able to balance with her out being out of the game? For us?
That heck. Um, no, I'm kidding. You are missing a big piece, like with BG going out, but we still have to stay aggressive. Still, it's not like we didn't have Bree in the game as well. Still being able to get what we want wherever we want it. Um, Obviously it is tough with her going out, but we still have too many threats to just be focused on her going out.
Ryan, this question is for you. Can you talk about Tahina tonight? I know that she's, just rookie on the team, but she played very, very confident. So, what did you see from your vantage point?
Um, a true point guard. We're asking a lot of her as to start and to get us all in the right positions and come out and play the way that she's been playing. She was prepared for this moment, and so for her to be able to step up to the plate and just show us that she can lead a team, she can make the right decisions. Obviously there's going to be some mistakes in there, but we're still going to have all the faith in her and count on her when when the going gets tough. So for her to have all the confidence that she has and going to continue to have is great for our team because we're going to need that down the line.
Nia has been playing extremely well in the last two games. Can you talk about her contributions and kind of how is she adding to the squad?
I think Nia's just always ready. She brings energy every time she steps on that floor. She's getting to her spots, hitting the open shots, getting the rebounds when we need it. Making those stops when we need it. So I mean, she does all the little hustle plays. And she's been great for us the last 3 games.
This question is for both of y'all. Coach kind of talked about in the latter part of the games, you guys kind of lose a little vision on in terms of like on making coming up with defensive stops and things like that. What are you guys seeing sometimes that may not always, I guess, add up per se in terms of getting defensive stops?
I think it just comes down, like I said earlier, those little things. Just knowing our defense assignments and being in help time when we need to be, and playing off of each other. I think we're still a new team coming together and learning each other. So I think as we move forward, we're gonna get better. We're gonna clean up those things. But I think it just comes down to those little things.
To that point, what was the difference? Still a one possession game with a minute to go in the ball game. What was the difference in the last minute where you guys were there but just couldn't get over the hump?
I'd probably say just those little mental mistakes. As far as finishing plays, like we let them get way too many O boards, and they were converting on all of them, and so just trying to dwindle down on those little things because when you really think about it, they're huge things, and so we have to cut back on that.
I mean, I think as we've gone through the first 3 games, we are getting a little bit more comfortable. But I mean there's still room to grow in that area. But I think just like I said, playing off each other, the way the offense flows, we really have to know each other and know where we want our spots and what each other wants. So I think as we move forward, we're just gonna get better and better at that.
I think just piggybacking off of that, everybody's come from different things. I've had different post players, Breeze had different guards, and so the best thing about it is that we're learning a new system together. It's not like half of us knew it, half of us don't. So I think that's what's really making it easy. So we're all, either getting it or lost, but we're all on the same page at the end of the day.
This question's for Ryan. You had a lot of success the past two games on DeWanna Bonner, just being able to guard her and keep her away from the rim and really doing anything she wanted to do. How is that possible for you, and what does that look like going forward the rest of the season?
I'm not sure I understand the like how is that possible? Like I play D, like I really be on that. Um, but as far as DB not getting shots, I mean, it makes it easier when they're not really looking for her. So I mean, I know her game. I've been guarding her for 4 years now, so it's really just a personnel thing. I know what she likes to do. I know where she likes to get to, and so making sure that I'm just staying vertical, not fouling, is gonna make her life tough. You know, I'm tall and long just like she is, but you know, I don't understand the how is it possible. Like I feel like that was kind of crazy. Um, but you know, I think we all do a great job on her. I think that no disrespect to her, she only had 2 shot attempts, so it wasn't that hard. So, yep.